Let's see, is this going? Is this going? Testing, testing. I think the thing's on. All right. Oh, hey, Chris, what's going on, man? Test, test, test. Glad to have you here. Oh, man. It's great when technology works, right? uh, yeah, yesterday was a rough day. I don't think I was hydrated enough, to be honest. Um, I didn't go to church. I didn't do anything in the afternoon. I just, oops, whole party just kind of shut down. Just kept drinking water, trying to get hydrated. Man, trying to stay hydrated. It's evidently a tough thing. I drink enough water as it is, I thought, and evidently still not enough. So just kicked back in the old recliner watching. You feeling better? Yeah, yep. I've probably drinking I don't know, close to 2 gallons since yesterday afternoon. Just trying to keep the party going. Eating store bought wannabe chicken. Oh, okay, man. Season it up a little bit, make it extra happy or something. Is anyone else getting online? I don't know. Oh. Brian, what's going on? Hey, Daniel, hope you're feeling better. That's some bad stuff, my friend. Yeah. It was just a matter of doing a lot of work outside and in the truck that I drive around the most, the roll off truck. I have not got the AC fixed on that yet. And so I'm just getting cooked and I'm just sweating profusely. And finally, finally, uh, you know, we're going to be changing that and as well as just getting more water and staying even more hydrated, hopefully. But let's see. Dennis, what is going on, sir? Glad to have you here. Lindgren Transport, howdy. Heading down to Texas with the big country. Okay. Man. Mark, what's going on, sir? Glad to have you here. Evening all. Dennis, hi, Chris, Brian, and Lindgren. Grant is, if I'm Lindgren, am I saying that right? Yeah. Eric, hey, what's going on, sir? Glad to have you here. Let's see, Dennis. Hi, Mark. Hey, Dennis. Everybody's saying hi. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Chris, maybe the bandits will get on. Spoke with them earlier. Okay, cool, cool. Okay. Let's see. Let's do a little poll while we're waiting. Other people kind of slowly trickling in here. Again, it's on a Monday, not a regular Sunday night. Yeah. I just need to. I do. Okay, so when I was younger, you ever have one of those Camelback like water backpack things with the little tube that comes up? I need one of those. It would look pretty ridiculous, I feel like, having a little baby backpack like that. But literally put 2 gallons in that thing and give me a straw, and I will drink that whole puppy. And man. Let's see. Um, Let's see here. Dennis headed to Elkhart in the early AM for a load to Olive Branch, Mississippi. Okay. Dennis is at the $1.35. Unfortunate number there. Has that changed at all? Brian just shut down in Sydney, Ohio, headed to Myrtle Beach. Okay, cool. Gotcha. You're close enough, Daniel. It's a weird last name. Okay. Chris heard that this year's slowdown will be way worse than last year. Man. Multiple sources. Okay. Wow. I would venture to say you're probably right. That's what's going on here. Did that just turn off? Oh, it became unplugged. 1 second. Oh dear. There we go. Reset. What is going on, sir? Glad to have you here. Well, hello there, Mr. Anderson. Bro, I have not called you during the day because I'm pretty sure you're still like, are you still learning the ropes, doing the whole deal? Can I call you during the day? Let me know. There's been times where I'm like, oh wait, is he still training? Is he still bibbity bopping? I don't know. If you can, whatever, give me a shout. I'll shout at you. Figure something out. I may not answer. Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. Gotcha. I've been restraining myself, so cool. Dennis, they make camelback bladders for regular backpacks and regular backpacks that are made for camelback. Wow. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I've got to do something. I think that would be pretty handy. I did actually. My left eye is going nuts again. Just pure drainage. I don't know if it's still allergies, but a lot of. I'm just so emotional on this live stream. No, I was kidding. Oh, hold on. Uh-huh. Okay. Man. Alrighty, I will do that. Man, yeah, what was I saying? About the backpack and the camel whoozy whatsy water bladder things. I have a buddy who actually he bought me I think it's a gallon one of the fancy thermos type companies out there. I don't even know, don't even try to guess what it is because I have no idea even if I heard it. Got it like custom made. Put helper dumpster rentals on it, I believe. Super huge, just very kind gesture. Did not have to do that. Custom ordered, but it's a gallon jug or a gallon whatever with the quick whoozy whatsy and whatever for drinking easily. And I'm gonna keep that in the truck. um, a gallon a backpack water thing would not be a bad idea either. But that thermos thing, he said, it can keep water the same temperature or very very close to it, like up to like 48 hours or some type of like over a day. And I'm like, I love cold water. For the most part, it loves me. This is a beautiful thing. So yeah, try to figure that out. Let's see. Hello, sir. Hope your night is going good. W900 driver, what is going on? Thanks for hopping in here. I don't recognize the screen name. I don't think you've said a whole lot on here before, but thank you for hopping on. I'm doing well. Normally, I do the live streams on Sunday nights. Yesterday, I was super dehydrated. That's why we're talking about water. Super dehydrated. And so my Bubba that I use on a regular basis here. Instead of, I love the filtered water with the through the fridge. It tastes so much different than the tap water, so much different. And so I love having that, but I don't want to make 500 trips up and down the stairs. So to make it work for me, I bring this puppy up here. Basically, oops, taking a leak here. That's not good. I take this basically once a day, and I drink a full gallon plus anything else I drink, throughout the day. So honestly, I don't know. I may be drinking more than a human should be. I don't know. Um, sometimes, clearly not yesterday, as I was not feeling well. Reset. Well, I did not know there was a Mr. Anderson in here. Well, I got the movie reference, but then I also thought of that too, and I was like, okay, well, whatever he's saying, I'm going to laugh with it. Dennis, yes, the still garbage loads for $1.35. Not any of them at Synergy. They are mostly all IT loads. When dispatcher told me that IT has over 2,000 units to deliver. Whoa. I meant to say not many are Synergy loads. They have a few, but not many. Okay, gotcha. W900 driver, I agree with the water so much better, and I would have to pee so much for all that. Yeah, so thankfully we've got a full bathroom upstairs in the master bedroom, and then there's this room, so it's a 2-bedroom house, whatever. We could probably make some other bedrooms in the house, but 2-bedroom up here with one full bathroom, and there's a full bathroom downstairs. So basically one trip up, and then multiple trips from this room to the other to the bathroom inside the master bedroom. So in the middle of the night, Kara's already asleep. I'm working on stuff on the computer, doing whatever, and I'll do multiple trips that way, but just not going up and down the stairs because I just frankly don't care enough. Let's see. Fun with Fords. Hey, what's going on, man? Good evening. Headed to South Carolina from Texas with a load of cars. Then it's back to Indiana for some RVs. Wow, cool. Taking some cars, making it happen. Supplementation, making it happen there. But if I remember right, that's just a regular deal for you. You do a lot of cars though as well, right? Hook'em Haulers, what's going on, man? Glad to have you here. Yo, I'm late. Hey, man, it's all good. I'm late for being here instead of yesterday. A little dehydrated and didn't go to church, didn't do anything, just drank a lot of water. Man, this temperature out there is no joke. Whether you got AC in the truck or you're just walking around your property doing whatever, you can get caught dehydrated, and once the damage is done, it takes a while to really recover. So whatever. Dennis, in normal weather, average person should drink 2 to 4 quarts of water per day, more in hot weather, or if you're larger and active. Gotcha. Well, definitely larger, and depending on the day, definitely active. In and out of the truck, doing a bunch of stuff, moving things, all over the place, running around. So yeah, I probably just need to drink as much as I possibly can. Funning Zen, hey, I have a 11 stage water filter. What? that then gets filtered again at my fridge. It is crazy considering it is well water. Wow, dude. Funning Zen, was that like $1 million? Like that is that's a crazy filter. It seems like it's a crazy filter. I don't know. Maybe that's what we should be drinking out of. All the garbage they put in our water or don't actually take out. W900 driver, if I remember, you used to do RV moving, right? I believe I watched you before. Yes. So I was in RV transport for 7 years. Half of that I've documented on this channel. And I'm still, to the degree I can, and with timing, this channel is still about RV transport. It's still, truck stuff, how-to stuff. In the much more recent months, I've not been able to do a whole lot of anything. This is kind of my busier season with dumpsters, and I'm still figuring out how I'm going to do this channel, and try to help and support the community with everything going on. From a distance, kind of a thing, not being in the driver's seat, in that way. So, just yeah, trying to still be a support somehow. And if nothing else, we still have a great community here in the live stream chat. People getting together, chit chatting, and sharing ideas and brainstorming, and whatever we can do to help the whole community. Dennis, howdy hook'em. And Callie, and forgot the time. Oh, yeah, man, that definitely happens. Man, what is it? 3 hours? I can't even remember now. I know I think it's 3 hours is the furthest distance from Eastern. Paul, are you seeing a glut of used truck on the market since drivers are exiting? Paul, I would say, from what I've seen in the Facebook groups and just on Facebook Marketplace in general, I would definitely say there's been a more consistent sell-off for the last 6 months. That's my rough, shot out the door here. And the thing is, people, depending on the timing of when they bought high, and now they're trying to sell high. And if they've been putting some serious miles on the truck, it may be pretty difficult to get out from underneath. So, yeah, I think there's many people in a tough spot. Jose, what's going on? Hi, Dennis. Hey, what IT loads? Jose, I think Dennis was talking about Indiana transport. So, if you don't know, kind of how a lot of the RV transport companies operate, every company generally has larger companies that are all in the northern Indiana area near where they build them at the manufacturers. These transport companies have their own load board. And so you get hired underneath their authority as a independent contractor. And then essentially they have a load board that you pick and choose what dumpster. I got dumpsters on my brain, guys. What camper that you would pull to deliver. So, yeah, IT is Indiana transport. 900 driver, nice. Yeah, I do military loads. Wow, cool, man. Is that higher paying stuff there? Dennis, my F350 Power Stroke lost 87 pounds this past week. Wow, what a difference. Let's go. The old weight loss trick. Let's see. Chris, I'm about to get hammered by storms. Oh dear. Please be safe. Hook 'em hollers, I'm pretty sure is having a little fun. Yes, dumpsters, you've seen them. calling some of these campers dumpsters. Man. There's definitely been some campers that I've delivered that were rolling dumpsters. For sure. For sure. Might as well be a dump trailer. Uh Oh man, Dennis. Lately Synergy has been getting some loads from IT and mutual help to each other. It's a rare arrangement. Yeah, maybe it's worth and I don't know if other people have already mentioned that or not, but maybe it's worth putting out there to put out a video just talking about this. This is definitely a newer situation that I've never seen or heard of Synergy working with of any other company. I mean, circumstances are a little bit different now that Synergy and IT are owned by Patrick Industries. Probably, if there was any other company out there, I think it would be probably harder for them to have that type of sort of, pat each other on the back kind of a situation. But since they're owned by the same, mother company, whatever, um, definitely maybe a little bit more wiggle room or something to make something happen. Um, yeah, just maybe get the word out about that. I don't know. Let's see. W900 driver, yes, they pay well and it's consistent, so you're not complaining, huh? Wow. If you wouldn't mind me asking, 900 driver, do you have your own authority? First question. If you do, and you're doing all these military runs, would you mind sharing what that pay rate looks like for what you're doing there? Obviously, I'm not trying to get in on your deal, whatever hookup you got, however you're doing it, but I'm just curious what that looks like as far as if you're underneath somebody else's authority and you're doing that, or what does that look like? If you don't mind me asking, you don't have to share, but whatever. Lundgren, hey Dennis, if it's a trailer for IT, do you guys have to handle the trackers or do you turn them in before you leave the yard? Hey, that's a great question. And I think I heard something about that, but I can't say a word about it because I truly don't know. Chris, Wave and Horizon do the same often, or they at least did. Okay. Huh. I had not heard about that. That's interesting. Yeah, I guess they're owned by the Wave, or Horizon owns Wave. Is that right? They're not owned by a separate entity, right? They're just individual companies, but Wave is maybe underneath an offshoot of Horizon because they share the same load board, right? Dennis, these campers are built by the state of Indiana's finest and most industrious meth heads. Shots fired. Oh, wow. Oh, man. I don't think you're wrong. Oh, wow. Jose, thanks. Dennis, we don't handle the trackers. We give them to the guard on the way out. Peace be with you. Nature Photos, what's going on? We kindly handed the tracker to the gate attendant. Yep. Enjoy. Man. Reset channel, best military rate I ever saw was $65.10 per mile. Yeah, what was the total mileage on that? I'm sure it was still deliciously profitable, but 500 miles. What? Yeah, that's pretty filthy right there. In the best kind of way. 900 driver. I run under my own authority. Okay. I have a contract with a military broker who sets up all my loads and makes sure I get paid. Dude, sounds like you hit the lottery. That is awesome. I'm hyped for you. I hope it just keeps rolling for you. That is awesome. Man, I bet there's a lot more hoops you got to jump through, though, or more headaches out on the road, maybe. I don't know. But good for you, man. That is awesome. Funny's in when I was learning how to code, I wanted to build a DoorDash style app for parts deliveries for truck stops and homes. There's a ton of money in parts delivery for big trucks getting worked on. Man, that's a great idea. Like for real. The faster it can come, that's awesome. Man, yeah, let's see Mr. Reset Channel's numbers here. He said 499 miles times 65 and 10 cents. I think I remember hearing a number slightly about that. $32,484. What? Oh my word. Let's see. 900 driver. I can't say what my pay is on here, but if we talked, I would tell you. Okay, yeah. I don't have to know. But yeah, if we want to chit chat sometime, I'm on Instagram. Not too much, but HighMileageHelper, just one word, whatever. Same picture as, or I guess my old picture for the channel. But I'm right now, and I'm trying to figure out what to do with the Instagram. If you guys don't mind me kind of blabbing about it, I honestly don't want to have multiple Instagrams. This one is High Mileage Helper for this YouTube channel to be the same, talking RV transport, truck stuff. But I also have my dumpster business, and I probably need to have a business Instagram, and then my dumpster YouTube channel where I talk about my business on the back end of it, kind of a thing, with other people getting into the business there. I probably needed a channel for that, for Instagram or whatever. So just to be able to connect with people. So I'm like, oh my word, I need like 2 more, and I don't care enough. I don't care enough to have 3. And I don't have a personal one because I don't care. So I thought, well, maybe I just combine it all. If you're looking for me, here's one Instagram. You get dumpsters, you get RV transport, truck stuff, you get official business stuff, but it's kind of muddy in the waters a little bit. But I don't know what I'm gonna do. Man, Dennis, Reset, was that those National Guard loads that you did a video on a couple of years ago? Reset, it was a M88A2, so there were some permits that needed purchase. Okay, so you probably, the 32 grand turned into a lot less. Maybe not too much less, but yeah, definitely understand that. Brian, I did a load a couple weeks ago for $18.35 per mile. Just wish it had been more than 14 miles. Oh, wow. Man. Robert Porter, hey, what's going on, sir? There we go. Combine them. Oh, man. Oh, the 32,000. The 32,000 one that I just pulled up here from Reset is 500 miles at 65 and some change a mile. Man, that's some serious money. Even with paying for a permit. Man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, I'll tell you this. I raised my price per mile. For my dumpster business, I include 15 miles as a radius around me, my actual address. And then after 15 miles, I was charging $3 a mile. Now I'm charging $4 a mile. Um, I know there's guys charging $6 a mile. Now that what that means per mile actually is similar to RV transport. That's excuse me. That's that's being charged, one if it's an extra 10 miles, then they're charged, excuse me, another $40. So that would include there and back, and then there and back to pick it up. So really, that would be $1 a mile each way instead of $3, which was 75 cents each way. So trying to run some more numbers as far as like my time, and like if I had a driver in my truck, the extra mileage has to be accounted for to be able to the extra time, the mileage, and everything to pay the driver the extra amount. So is $4 enough? I don't know. I'm trying to find that out. So I think it needs to be bumped up even a little bit more, because I'm doing 2 full trips there and back, there and back. So Ohio, and hey, what's going on, sir? Glad to have you here. Man, been a long time no see. Let's see. 900 driver. Almost every load is permitted. That's why I'm so high. Okay, gotcha. Man, a lot of red tape, a lot of issues, but I'm still sure it's gotta be worth the headache. At least most days, right? Dennis, W908, ain't those CDL overweight loads for pulling those kind of numbers? Gotcha. Okay, 900. You're also out of Ohio. Getting blown up here on the phone. Let's see. I'm also okay. Yeah. Let's check out the poll here. So, are you loaded? It's a Monday evening here. Are you loaded? Are you not? We got 17 votes. We got 25 people here in the live stream. If it is safe to do so, if you are listening out on the road, whatever you're doing, would you mind voting in the poll real quick? I'll turn off the poll in just a minute. But right now we're close to about an even split here between people half loaded, half not. And I did the same poll similarly last week, I believe, and it was close to the same thing. Now, not was it last week? Yeah. Okay, so now we are locked in at 50-50. But yeah, seems like more of a consistent pattern of it being about 50-50% on actually being loaded. And man, I know there's been times where almost everybody is not loaded, but literally just besides a few people. Man. Ohio and loaded. Okay, gotcha. Dennis, also don't forget to like. Hey, appreciate that, Dennis. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, we're about 35 minutes in here, 27 people. Thank you for joining me again. Joining all of us. Just chit chatting here. Chris James, with my pay, I may not come back to RV Transport for a long while. Chris, how is that the Ford Ranger treating you? Is that puppy still rolling for you? Let's see here. I'll kill the poll in just a second here. Hook'em Haulers voted loaded, but not delivered in Oregon today. Dispatched on 2. So on the way to be loaded. Gotcha. Yeah, that's fair. I'm not the voting police, but yeah, I would say safe to say you're definitely staying loaded here, at least on a regular basis. Here, it sounds like, man. um, all right. Did anybody go through any big storms here recently? See any damage or anything going on? Let's see. Ohioan, but I got a step deck hauling pipe. Oh wow. Okay. Gotcha. So you're staying loaded with moving some materials there. Wow. Dennis, I voted loaded, but don't pick up till tomorrow night. Okay. Up to 19 votes. Thank you for voting here. But Chris, it's treating me good. Drove the Super Duty today due to possible storms that just now hit. Gotcha. And Chris, you said you're literally reset. Chris, you said you're like preparing for storms right now, right? Dude, like, I don't know, get like a pizza and just hang out. I don't know. Hunker down. Speaking of pizza, I'll tell you what, my favorite pizza place here that we often get on Sunday nights. Yes. They sent out a mailer in the mail, and basically they had a little scratch off thing where you could get a free pizza, a free cheese stick, free whatever. One person was able to get free pizza for a year, and then another person was able to get free pizza for life. And I'm just telling you right now, it hurts to even say it, but I was not able to get pizza for life. Kara, she scratched off the little mailer thing, and it said that we did get a free, completely free, no strings attached, a completely free 14-inch premium pizza, which of course I had to get the barbecue chicken. Come on, man. We hit that barbecue chicken up tonight, so would be Sunday nights. We had the barbecue chicken, and I understand, it's just marketing. It's just them trying to keep the party going, retain customers, bring some new customers in, certainly. And so I know how that goes. I'm a small business owner as well, and so we bought a second pizza because I know they're trying to spur other purchases on, and they didn't have to give a free pizza. So we ate one pizza, and we have the other one in the fridge. We'll finish that off tomorrow or something. But like, man, they they spoke to me. They spoke to my heart. Reset. I voted not loaded. Thank you for that. For being honest. They turned out photos. Bad storms near us yesterday. My mom had huge hail at her house. Oh man, duck and cover. Wow. The storm is here now. Chris, should you be on this live stream? Should you be going somewhere else? We don't know where you live if something goes wrong, so uh, let us know, bro. Hook'em Hollers, Perrington, Texas. Tornado caught me in Texarkana, Arkansas last week. Oh man, ouch, man, that's tough. Jose, I'm trying to get as much feedback as I can because I'm thinking to go to RV transport industry. You think it's a good time for that? Jose, I'm not in it right now, technically. Most of the people in this live stream, in some way or another, are in RV transport or are in transport in general. This specifically for RV transport, this is a very difficult time. It's not even just volatile right now. It's very uncertain, very uncertain. And beyond that, it's the lows are lower and the highs are lower. So even if there are many loads on a load board, if you were to get hired onto a company, right now, many of the companies, not all maybe, but they're not paying certainly what they used to pay. But it's becoming more and more difficult to be profitable for most companies out there right now. Less discounts for fuel and or at least the ratio of discounts to the pay and all that. So yeah, Jose, right now, if you were to get into RV transport, if you're already fully set up with a truck, you already own it, you have very minimal payments. You don't have to bring in a high dollar amount monthly to keep the lights on. If this is a full-time gig for you, what you're wanting to do, this is a extremely, maybe one of the worst times that I have seen or heard about to get into this industry. So you need to have quite a bit saved up in case there's trouble. And right now, there's not just ideas of trouble, there already is trouble in the industry. No loads, few loads, even if there are many loads, lower paying loads at a lot of places. So, on top of, I mean, just the operational, maintenance of your truck and parts repair and the cost for all that being higher in general. There's a lot going on right now. It's very, very difficult. Ohioan, I was in Tulsa not long ago and saw the damage from the wind. Oh man. Robert, Horizon outbound single pole is 0 loads on the board, 29 on the reload board. Driveway is 13 out of Indiana, 8 on driveway reload. Robert, thank you for sharing that. Man. And Jose, Robert sharing that Horizon is one of the largest companies doing RV transport, specifically, in RV transport. And they have, to my knowledge, hundreds and hundreds, over 1,000 drivers probably still right now. I don't know for sure on that exact number, but they generally have the most amount of drivers. So we're talking 29 loads on the reload and no loads on the regular load board, being pulled out of Indiana. And there's not to say that there weren't some during the day, but they ended the day empty. That's possible that they had some come in throughout the day and whatever. But we're talking still in my opinion, a disproportional amount of drivers compared to the amount of loads that are out there. And they're still not paying what they maybe need to be paying for people to be functional. Dennis, speaking of damage, a few weeks ago, I mentioned that Synergy considers hail damage as driver damage. Here is Lance's reply when I asked him. Okay. Nature Nut photos. Free pizza for life might be bad. Yeah, I think you're right. LOL, my mom once won a year's supply of Diet Sprite. She also won a new car. What? That's crazy. Oh my word. Nature Nut photos. Quick question. Does that mean like one a week? Like 1 2 liter a week? One pizza a week? So is that 52 pizzas or something like that? What do they don't mean anytime you want, you can get as much as you want. There's no way in the world. So what if you happen to know your mom winning the a year supply of Diet Sprite? Did they just like ship a pallet to her house or something, or like what happened? Um, Chris, I hope it totals out the Super Duty. Oh, bro. Savage. Oh man. Yep, time for the old insurance claim. Hook'em Haulers. Wave sent out an email saying it wouldn't be bad to look for a job. Wow. I mean, Hook'em Haulers, that may be the most honest message an RV transport company has ever sent out. Wow. That is, I mean, that's really, really sad. But for how little a lot of these companies communicate, it's pretty pathetic. And that is, wow. That's great and terrible at the same time. Dennis, Lance's reply, yeah, so hail damage is still considered driver damage, and a driver would be responsible for up to $1,500. Wow. Wow. W900 driver, I was just in Alabama and there was some storms there. Okay. Man, moving across the country. Dennis Lance is Synergy safety guy. Yeah. Jim, the slowdown is industry wide. No one has any loads, it looks like. W900 driver, preach it, brother. Dennis, or Jim to Dennis, that is insane. What happened to Act of God? Yeah. Again, I don't remember that being the case. When I started at Synergy. I yet again, I'll just say this. We speak of, or I speak of, transport companies not communicating well, not updating policies, not letting old drivers, not just an age or something, current drivers know about policy changes, but they only tell the new people. The number of times that that happened at Synergy was way more than zero. And I know that's not just a Synergy thing, so I'm not just bashing one company. I'm pretty sure that's industry wide. The less the driver knows, the better. Because the truth is, what's in writing is actually what counts. That might be a video right in itself, right there. I'm just saying. So, man, Ohio and the dealer lots are already full. And with interest rates and lack of discretionary income by most people, if people were buying a camper, they might already have their camper, or they're keeping their old camper and not trading up. until they know there's a better option out there. Who knows financially? Or maybe they can't even sell their camper for what they, who knows? Who knows? Man. Nature Nut Photos, I think it was a 6-pack a week. What? Oh, but yes, it came all at once. That's crazy. Oh my word. Wow, that's a lot of Diet Sprite there. Dennis, Jim, I agree with you. He also said that the manufacturers are going to start charging the transport company directly. Wow. Jim, Dennis, not sure what you mean, Dennis. Evidently, that has been their hail policy for years. So instead of going to the insurance company, maybe what Dennis, what I'm gathering, and I might be wrong here, but is Dennis saying that the manufacturers, if there is to avoid an insurance claim or something, that they're just charging the total, Oh, here we go. I think that the one there is damage. The factory insurance pays for the damage, and the driver pays the $1,500 deductible. Soon, the manufacturer will not file a claim, but make it the company's problem. Man, how do you? I mean, technically, they can sign and make any type of an agreement of a man. Wow. So yet again, potentially, even more pressure is now applied to the guy at the end of the rope. I'm assuming because once I'm just kind of thinking this through, once the manufacturer does that and applies serious pressure on transport companies, then what are the transport companies going to do? They're going to seemingly yet again, just in a different way, put more of the responsibility on the driver, hold them more responsible all the more. And I think inevitably something else, there would be another. Transport companies are not just going to eat that. They're not going to just fire that driver and say, oops, we got stumped again and we owe like 25 grand for whatever. But at least the driver paid the $1,500. If they're not currently paying and doing the process now, it's somehow going to get put on the driver even more, in my opinion. It would have to. W900 driver better have good insurance and a good contract written out. Yeah, yet again, it doesn't really matter what they share with you or don't share with you. If they change their policies and you just didn't do your due diligence and ask them to confirm what's going on with this, what's changed with that, you signed a contract. They have the ability to modify the contract at their will and their please. And if you're not doing your due diligence on the whole thing, then they can just write whatever they want into the contract. And I mean, I'm sure there's some way of, maybe not, of protecting the driver, but wouldn't doubt it if it's pretty locked into place to throw the driver further under the bus. Dennis, in other words, the transporter's insurance will pay, not the factory insurance. That is my understanding, but I'll try to find out more. Okay, man. Yeah, let us know. That's some big changes then. Potentially, if that's how things are going. Jeff Arnold, hey, what's going on, sir? Glad to have you here. Wow, we made it. Hey, happy to have you here. Hopefully you are safe wherever you're at. Safe from wild weather or whatever's going on. Glad to have you here. Jim, do you think auto transport companies are responsible for hail damage to cars they are hauling? Oh, wow. Man, I guess depends on the. Again, I guess depends on the contract. Like what W900 said. What does that contract say? Because the truth is, yet again, I, I'm on repeat, I guess, but it doesn't matter what they say or what the last thing you heard was. What's in the current up to date contract is what is going to happen. And if you don't know what that is, then you'll find out the hard way. Man, that's a whole other video in itself. I may put out some more videos here because we're just talking through this stuff. Like, man, how it was send out the, you know, put out the warning flag or something here, man. Sound the alarm. W900, unless you set up your contract that has to have both parties present for any changes made on the contract. Yeah. And I've never been notified of any changes in policies with Synergy. Never. Um, I'm 99% sure policy changes that were made, I found out either by a new driver that just started 2 seconds ago, or I found out by someone in the office telling me, we had this policy change like 3 months ago. What are you doing? Why are you doing it that way? This was supposed to be blah, 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 procedures or different things. We're no longer able to do this or that or whatever it is. And I'm like, did you send out an email? Did anything happen? And like, well, no. So how would I have known? No one told me. Is there should I have reasonable suspicion? What is this? A cease and search and seize or whatever? Do I have probable cause that you are going to randomly change a policy? Like, no. So I don't know what I don't know, and I'm going to be punished for it, or at least I'm going to have somebody on the phone not happy with me that something changed and you didn't tell me about it. Like, what? How do you how poor of a communicator is that? That's not good. And again, that's not one company. I've heard that from many companies. So, oh my word. Dennis, that's what Jimbo does. They don't have a bond. They just take 4.5 of the fee for each load forever. Basically, the driver is paying for Jimbo's cargo insurance. Wow. Let's see. Bandits, hey. Hi, we were hooking up a unit in Hurricane, Utah. I hope there was not a hurricane there. Delivered in Vegas this morning. Nice. Now we'll take this unit back to Vegas again tomorrow. What a shame. Oh, wow. Man. Going all over the place, man. It's craziness. Jim, Jeff, are you staying busy? Synergy at one point today had 0 loads. 900 driver may be different for me because of my situation. Gotcha. Yeah, I would assume. I mean, you're in a whole different ballpark, doing military loads with a different broker and all that. Transport drivers were largely kind of in a, or we're rounded up in a kennel or something. I don't know, type of a situation where they just kind of push the herd one way or another. Man, Dennis, I understand that Horizon charges hail to the driver, but Starfleet does not. If you can prove that you stopped driving as soon as it started hailing, some others do not charge the driver either. Jeff, I'm busy right now. Nature Nut Photos, you're supposed to use your spidey senses, Daniel. Oh, wow. Well, I'm very, agile and real super slick or something. I don't know. Jeff, we were taking a month off for Sturges, baby. Hey, there you go. Very good, very good. Hook 'em hollers. Wave hail as long as you can. Prove you are parked. It's an act of God, but that could have changed. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha, Hook 'em. Jim, perfect timing, Jeff. There you go. Man, it's our new puppy. Smokey doesn't care for this 103 desert heat. Oh my word. Man. The first thing that comes to mind when I hear that is I think it was still Big Al back in the day. Um, my Sheltie dog I had, little paws. He's all hair. 20 pounds of hair, about 10 pounds of dog, kind of a thing. But man, there was times we were out west and it was so hot, and I was trying to find him a spot to where he could walk on the grass and it not be so hot, because the concrete was just, or the asphalt, whatever, was just absolutely cooking him to death. And he did not want to stand it, and I'm just like, oh my word, we got to get him grass. Where in the world is there grass? Depending on where you are out there, where's the grass? So yeah, man. Yeah, I got to keep Smokey's paws, I guess not overcooked. I don't know. Jim, Smokey isn't the only one. Dennis, hi there, Jeff and Cheryl. Bandits, we left North Platte, Nebraska 2 nights ago at 12:30 a.m. Tornado warning, bad storm. That storm was coming. 80-mile-an-hour wind and hail sirens. Oh my word. We backtracked 40 miles to get out of the track of the storm. I do not blame you. Oh my word. Man. I never let Smokey's paws on the hot pavement ever. Hey, that's better than me. I learned the lesson, as Big Al had to pay for it a couple times. I know they make little doggy shoes or something to maybe even help, but it's tough. It's tough. Gotta take care of them though. Jeff, hello, bird. Dennis Hook 'em. I think that's what Tim told me when he was with Wave, but couldn't quite recall. Gotcha. Man, that's wild. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a video. And I'll want to compose it in a friendly way here, but what are my thoughts about RV transport companies since leaving RV transport? Generally, um, you know, oftentimes there are people out there who, don't do you right, or who take advantage of you, or take, whatever. And that can be individuals, that can be companies, anybody could do that to you. Um, with Synergy, my approach, and this is just a life, whatever standard choice, whatever. Um, I want to give the benefit of the doubt, and any transport company, if I can, I don't know, give the benefit of the doubt until you find out, and then if it's true, if whatever it is, then that's a problem. That's troubling. Whatever that may be. So I guess since leaving RV Transport, has my opinion shifted on the whole industry altogether? Am I bitter towards the whole thing? Ultimately, I was not running away from RV Transport. I was running towards my dumpster business because being, a tug of war back and forth between my business and RV Transport, I wanted to bet on myself and shoot my shot and do my own thing. And that was my dumpster business. It still is. We're still trying to grow it, build it, pay the bills, trying to scale the business. So I'm barely paying myself at all. I'm pretty sure Kara makes a decent chunk more than me, and that's perfectly fine because I'm trying to reinvest into the business so that later on we can have the bigger dividends and be able to make more money, as I'm reinvesting into the business. And so, I wasn't running away from RV Transport. However, um, looking back now, I can see it seems, I guess it feels like a continual wave after wave, hearing my 7 years of experiences of these conversations where very poor communication, not finding out until I'm almost ridiculed on the phone, not by everybody, mainly just a few people in the office that I don't know, didn't care for me or didn't care for anybody. I don't know. But most people at Synergy, very pleasant, no issues, friends, hugged people when I left the whole thing. No bad blood. There's not one situation that caused me to say I'm out. Um, it was just, my dumpster stuff. And so, anyways, I may share a video about that and, kind of share the after RV Transport side of stuff. And now I'm continuing to hear about other drivers and finding out, a transport company holding a driver responsible for hail damage. Now, I can see if you're in the middle of the storm going 70 miles an hour with crazy hail going on, and then how do you define the line between, did you pull over in time? Can you verify that you were stopped, you were parked, you did what you could do when you could, all of those things. I understand that's maybe some gray area. And that might be difficult to prove and really, have a firm, grasp in a contract on that kind of a thing. That's real life has gray area. Okay. Um, but that makes me frustrated to hear. No doubt about it. For a driver to be held responsible for that, and for there at least to be some level of a way to presume innocence until proven guilty, some way of determining that they tried, um, assuming your driver, making the driver responsible for that. If they did that to me, and it's not a matter of, well, it would never happen to me, when that would happen to me, because yeah. Um, when that would happen to me, that would be, I would feel rage. That would be something to absolutely go nuts over. That's ridiculous. Um, and so, yeah, I'm going to call that bogus. That is a, um, man, dishonest, disingenuous. I mean, the whole thing, kind of a thing. And, If that's the whole industry, then okay, I'll throw the whole industry under the bus. If it's going to be like that, that is that is that is not right. Let's see. I'm behind in the chat. Oh, I'm way behind now. Hold on. Says hi to Jeff. He's driving. Dennis, Rhonda, are you guys loaded? Jeff sent you a picture. Daniel. Dude, what? Those arms are huge. Bandits, can I share the picture? Did you already share this picture online or something? Huge. Dude, that is going to be a beast. How big do they usually get? You may be riding this dog into battle sometime soon. I don't know. Oh my word. Oh, is it Norwegian elk County? That's right. Viking dog breed, man. Man, you will be riding them into battle. Okay. Let's see. Steve, what's going on? Transport Bandits, that's the good thing about Mr. Bones. He doesn't care about the heat. Hey, there you go. The internet photos, Dennis. We are going to Florida. Man, the other heat. 900 driver. At this point in transport, if you don't at least try something, you will never know what it could come to or become. Jeff, Steve, you're right. He don't care. Reset. I heard stories of Horizon hitting drivers with hail damage almost from the beginning of me being there. Oh, wow. Hook'em Hollers, order a few more 20-yard dumpsters and receive 15 yards. That'll grow the business. Oh, man. Hook'em Hollers, I don't know if I shared it on here or not, but yeah, they I ordered the 20s, they gave me 15s, and then they made me the 20s, and now I basically got the 15s on credit, no interest, no terms, no nothing. And so yeah, it's definitely growing the business. I'm grateful for whatever shenanigans were going on. I'll take it. Let's see. Innocent until guilty. Yeah, right. Oh, it's tragic. Bandits, we took a chance in RV transport after 30 years in our own business. We are so happy we took the risk. We live this job, live this job. But you got to work at it and build your reputation up to be a good driver. Jeff, reset. That's the way it is in Indiana. They will screw the driver every time. Dennis, I was trying to get a Florida load on Friday, but didn't deliver to Fort Worth in time. I tried to get another Fort Worth this AM at 8, but Nate said there is a line at the door when he got in, so I took a Mississippi. Wow. Man, Synergy was a good company for us, but the rates just went too low. That's fair. Yep. That's fair to call it out. Steve, I'm heading out for Eugene, Oregon tomorrow. That's like Gilligan's Island 3-hour tour. That's awesome. Sure. Okay, cool. Just want to get permission for sure here. There we go. Oh, it bumped up. Oh no. Hit the button. There we go. Dude, look at that dog. That dog is going to be able to like clear the truck, jumping over it. Oh my word. How many? So you had texted me before, 10 weeks old. Then so we're at what, month later? So what, 14 weeks now or something? Dude. Man. Do you know how much she weighs right now? Um, Probably can't take her to the vet too often to get checked or whatever, but out on the road. But I guess maybe you can go to different vets, I guess. Man, 15 weeks. Okay, gotcha. Man. Reset. A friend of mine got hit in a parking lot while he was in the bathroom. Police report showed he was not at fault. The other transport driver claimed responsibility. In the report, Horizon took the deposit. Oh, my word. Bandits, yes, you can share. Pig, I think she will be a fairly big dog. Oh, man. There's going to be some competition in that old truck there. Oh, man. Wow. Reset immediately as soon as the damage was reported with the police report proving the Horizon driver's innocence. That's crazy. Crazy. Bandits, good luck with your business. Thank you so much. Yeah. Man, it's definitely a journey, as you guys already know, for many more years than I do with business. Man, it's truly a hustle. And actually today, for the first time, and bandits, you probably know about this stuff. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I don't know. Well, right behind my computer, I bought a vinyl cutter. I don't know if you guys ever did stuff with vinyl, or if you do, or whatever, but sheets of vinyl, and this thing goes to the computer to where it'll cut the tracing of the words or letters, whatever. Um, and so, anyways, I just did for the first time after a couple weeks now of fighting this thing and learning and wasting a lot of vinyl. I just got it going just the other day. And today I officially put myself, I didn't pay like $400 per dumpster to have everything put together. I have my business phone line just tonight. I didn't get everything else put on there yet, but on one dumpster, I have the business phone number on both sides, and it looks decent. It's my used dumpster, so they look a little beat up to begin with. But I did the vinyl. I put it on the dumpster. It doesn't look like a 3-year-old did it. I did it. I got I don't have the t-shirt, but it happened. So just trying to make some strides in the business, save some money, and ultimately be more efficient in those things. So yeah, business is it's a wild ride here. 900 driver, good talking to you. Gotta hit the sack. Have a good night, brother. Hey man, you too. Thanks for hopping on here. Be safe. Uh, Congratulations on all the military loads and everything you're doing, and be safe out there, driver. Bandits, we will deliver to Vegas in the morning, then take that same unit all the way back to Ohio. Wow. Don't know what she weighs. Okay. Gotcha. Bandits, yes, we take her to the vet on the road for vaccinations. Gotcha. Then it's 15 likes. It shows 12 likes here. I don't think, or I don't know if well, let me just say this. I think the amount of likes that you're able to see is dependent upon when you come into the live stream. I don't know if it actually goes up or not, if you can see that. I see 12, and I think now I see 13. So I think I have a live feed of the likes, whatever, thumbs ups. But yeah, thank you for saying that at all, and appreciate all that. Definitely helps. Bandits liked. Nope, we never tried vinyl. Okay. Yeah, well, I'm trying, and I'm not know if I don't know if I'm succeeding, but I'm trying to be a little creative. It's so difficult. The transparent paper to get everything, and then lining everything up. Air bubbles, all that kind of stuff. All the arts and crafts types of things. Like, I failed art class in 4th grade. That's how much art and creativity in that way. There's different types of creativity, of course, but that's physical, whatever, using my hands, doing those types of things, and coloring inside the lines and all that. That's just not me. I can't do it. I can't pull it off. I literally failed art class, and it wasn't because I didn't show up. I showed up. I did everything I was supposed to. I still failed. My mom paid for a tutor, an art tutor. My art teacher tutored me in art. I just got to say, I think that's a scam. Okay. I don't know how you do that, but I failed art. Never again. This vinyl cutting machine and figuring this stuff out has just about killed me. Just going to say it. Oh my word. Oh, rub-a-dub-a-dub. 10 likes now. Yeah, 13. Reset. Looks like at least a 7-year-old did it. Oh, actually, I took a picture. Let me oh, dude, check this out. Transport Bandits got a friend who can do vinyl. They got transport was that drinking mugs? That is legit. Oh wait, here we go. It's probably backwards. My bad. Dude, let's go, Mr. Bones. Making it happen. That is crazy. Yeah, that's above my pay grade. I'll tell you that right now. Oh my word. Jim, Daniel, you sound like Weekend Trucking with his gym and dumpster business. Man, I know he has not, been on YouTube really at all for some time. He kind of walked away from a lot, but I do know he's back at the gym full time, going at it. And man, I feel like I do a lot. I feel like he does 10 times more. It's crazy. But yeah, definitely trying to hustle over here, doing what I can, what I think God's leading me to do, and whatever that entails. So along for the ride. Nature photos I'll be watching for new channel helper vinyl arts and crafts. How dare you, Nature Nut Photos? How dare you? Oh my word, I can't take it. Wow. Yeah, I honestly, I am probably going to share, just as far as dumpster rental stuff goes, with my dumpster channel. I am going to share this machine and stuff with them on the other YouTube, but this thing is the real deal. It's very challenging for me. But I was going to show you. Wow, I'm just ADHD all over the place. This is what I did on my used. Oh, it's wrong orientation here. I just did this today. It's my used dumpster can, but I just installed the vinyl. That's the phone number for the business. Don't call me at my business line, please. That is the, let's see if I can zoom in and show you. Like I said, it is a used dumpster can with a lot of dings and dents and whatnot. This was more of a trial run than anything. You can see it's a little discoloration, a little bumpy and stuff. Some debris and probably air bubbles, which is not good for vinyl long term, all that. But yeah, just did that today. First time, feeling crazy. Let's see. Oh, Dennis, got to run too. We'll catch up with you later. Okay, Dennis, have a good night. See you later. All righty. So travels in it. Oh, wow, I'm way behind. I saw 9. Okay, got you, Dennis. Oh, that's weird. Good night, folks. Have a safe week. Yep, you too as well, Dennis. Bandits, prayers for Dennis's wife. Art tutor, I'll tutor you. I was an art teacher back in 1883. Dennis thinks Cheryl, Emily is doing much better, and she says thank you. Hook'em Hollers, Elkhart is on layoff. Got to be a meth head that can. Oh, that's bad. Laughing with Hook'em. Daniel, no success comes easy. That is a gospel truth right there. I feel like if it was easy, like just wait. you haven't tried enough to really see how troubling things can be. Man. Thanks for the photos. Emily says hello too. Man, it's yes, Daniel number. Nice and big. That's the ticket. Yeah. Just trying to get it. I'm gonna put the name on there, and I'm gonna probably do the website or Rent Me or something like that. But I just wanted to get something, just my trial run on my used dumpsters that I can afford to, whatever with. I'd like to be much better at it by the time I get the brand new dumpster cans, lit up with the vinyl there. So, let's see, Dennis. Chris, you're out 2 a.m. comes early. Wow, 2 a.m. Yeah, get some sleep, man. Oh my word. Go to bed right now. Let's see. Good night, Chris. Brian. Brian Treat. Okay. I think it's the first time I've seen you in here. Thanks for joining us, man, and commenting. Hey guys, how is everyone tonight? Well, we're actually at an hour and 27 minutes. Normally I go about an hour, but we're on overtime here. Yeah, doing well. I do it at 6. Usually I do a live stream at Sunday at 8:15 if I can talk. And but I'm doing well. I need to drink another gallon of water, I feel like, with my throat. But yeah, glad to have you here. Usually we're just chit-chatting about a lot of different stuff. You can watch the replay if you did just join us here. We talked about a number of different things, but yeah, Bandits. There he is. Brian Daniel just showed everyone's Jennifer's cup she made for us. Oh, cool. Okay. So Jennifer is your wife, Brian. Is that right? Yeah, that is, man. Yeah, I guess I was talking about vinyl. So you know about this as well. Or maybe your wife does. These are super hardcore. Wow. I'm just slapping my vinyl on some metal flat, and you're wrapping it around the cup. That is above my pay grade, man. Jim, welcome, Brian. Jeff, hey Brian, we already showed off our cups on here. Maybe Daniel will be show them again. Yep. Bandits. Oh, I got low battery on my computer. Okay, we're good. I am gonna hop off here in just like a minute. Bandits, we talk to Brian almost every day. He's a great guy, and so is his wife. That is awesome. Good deal. Another transport, I'm assuming. So, very good. I've seen that. Thanks, Daniel. Yes, sir. Mr. Matt, cool. Yeah, she is. Yeah. I bought a vinyl cutter. Hold on. I need a drink of water before I can think. Bought a vinyl cutter for my dumpster business to save money, putting my own vinyl on each can, as well as one of my trucks and everything. And it's just so much of a savings. However, you have to know how to use the software and load the stupid machine properly and to do the weeding, I guess, of the vinyl you're not using, and then the transfer paper and all that stuff. Whew. Boy, oh boy, what a wild adventure that is. So anybody who can do better than just a flat surface, I yield to you, man. Oh, guys, I think I'm getting the look. Um, Good night, everyone. Be safe out there. Smokey and the Bandits out. Bandits, catch you later. Thanks for hopping on here. Please be safe over there. Brian, I'm hopping off here too. Good night, everybody. Yeah. Thank you for being here. Long live stream, hour and a half. Had a great time. And yeah, we will catch you later. Next Sunday, 8:15 p.m. Should be good. Should be wild. Probably pizza. Who knows? Anything can happen on this live stream. Be safe if you're out on the road, guys. Yeah, I will catch you later. God bless, guys. See ya.